Good morning, good evening, my lovely little dolls. Today we're going to be playing Tailor Tales. I know nothing about it, but and the question of the day is, what is non-scary movie scares you? And before we dive in properly, I would like to remind everybody that this coming week we're having a new schedule, which means our stream is not going to be on Wednesdays anymore. It's going to be on Thursdays, but it's still going to be at noon. Require a brain cell. And on that note, I am actually not that well, so we're going to be playing a relatively tamed game that doesn't require a brain cell. It's either this game doesn't require a brain cell, or we're going to be playing this game without a brain cell. Okay, so before the video starts, quick video disclaimer. This video contains content that may not be suitable for all audience. This video is intended for viewers 18 and over. It may contain mature themes, strong languages, and content that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Just skip the intro. No, we're watching the intro. The Polar Express scares you? Oh, the Toy Story saga. Some amount of brain that's in your head. Okay, this is the weirdest art. Okay, so male wife is an option. Okay, there we go. You guys can hear the superhero lone wolf. Huh? I mean, the Polar Express I can understand. What lovely options. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. You know what? Character root quiz. Let's do this. Ooh, okay. Fantasy or modern? Once again, what lovely options we have. I really dislike the Toy Story franchise. I don't care what anybody says. There's something freaky with that. Like with the movies, that it's just no. It's modern or fantasy. I'm curious. What's the difference? I mean, fantasy is more fun, right? So I guess fantasy for right now. Okay, one of the train scenes. Okay. Would you prefer a comedic route or a serious route? Ooh. Trash fire or trash fire? Which one do you guys want? Which would be the lesser of the evils? I'm curious to see if we can get dumped. Comedic? Okay. Fast pace or slow burn? Oh no. One of the 007 movies? Really? Okay. No, okay. I can understand the 007 movies. Okay. I think for what we're doing, I guess fast pace. Fast. Okay. How much sexual? What lovely options. We're gonna go with not a lot. Just, you know, safe for work stuff. What type of questions are these? Okay, I'm curious on what we have stumbled into. I'm a little scared. I guess. Do you prefer the love interest to be older or younger? This is the weirdest quiz I've done. Okay, so I do a lot of quotev quiz for fun. Padme? I'm disappointed that nice from the start or indifference and takes a while to warm up. Okay. Enemies to lover or childhood friend? I guess. This is the weirdest quiz. And I mean, I've done a lot of weird quizzes. Okay. How do you prefer the main character to act playful or mature? Okay, so this is, you know, I guess us. Would you guys like to be playful or mature? Because this is wild. Think focus on developing side characters is important. Yes. Okay, that one, yes. Are you okay with love interest belittling or insulting the main character? It kinda is. Okay, do you guys mind being bullied by the love interests? Are you okay with being bullied? I mean, this is definitely the enemies to lovers question. But yes. Okay. Do you prefer a love interest that blushes a lot? Do you prefer, you know, the tomato? Red flags. Look, we're wearing our we are wearing our rose-tinted glasses today. I found out we're gonna go with not a lot and see, because I have a feeling we might get the enemies to lovers. I think we might get the enemies to lovers with how we're going, so I guess insecure, okay. Ooh, sassy for sure. Okay, rose-tinted glasses are on. What? Okay. Either he has really long mascara. Like, what is this makeup look? This is really weird. Yuck. Dungus. You personally requested Eok to be your knight. He is earnest but also a little wary of you. His route is set in the 1700s. Okay. Oh, no, he's not a thief, he's a person light. Because Eok is still in development, the next route recommended would be the James Dimitri. They gave us an undeveloped character and said have fun. James' route is darker and nearly twice as long as the other routes. Yep. Route length 12 hours. It gives us the time. I'm gonna quickly, okay, so we're gonna go over the bios. 5 hours, okay, 5.5 hours. Okay, 7 hours. They gave us the hours. Okay, his. 6 hours, okay. Okay, so you want the redhead? The redhead? The thief. You guys want to go with the thief? The redhead, the thief. Job, student clerk at the convenience store. During your last party in college, you meet a drunk Kane, whose friends seem to have abandoned him. You eventually help him get home safe. Half a year later, you meet him again at a jewelry store, and he's stealing. You call him out. Don't romance your ex's brother. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so Kane Prinz. Oh goodness. Okay, in Tailor Tales, you play a young woman who has just opened her own boutique. I'm covering, okay. I'm gonna move us over here. There we go. We're in the way of the text otherwise. You can determine her hit. What's... These choices will reflect in special CGs that will appear throughout the story, so don't forget to equip your free starter shirt, skin, and sandals. Okay. Like, I know I'm pale, but I'm not that pale. Look at these orbs. These are orbs. Look at these orbs. You know, we're going for the main character vibe, so, you know. Well, there we go. Name. Okay, what name shall we have? No, we're doing Laverna. Your last name? There we go. Yep. We're keeping sunshine. Yep, okay, let's see how this goes. I'm a bit worried. Oh, look, it's the person we were given, you know, the option for, but was automatically booted out. Okay, I'm gonna see about... Oops, I had myself mute. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the main menu to start off your journey. Okay, let's quickly put myself and you guys back over here. To start off your journey, what... So nice to know we do have a casual side, which is just actually creating. Complete 4 clients in a row and you get a bonus tailoring experience. So try to always finish your clients. I wrote... Okay. Make sure you get the pattern right as well. If you ever get stuck trying to complete a client, click on the checklist tab to see what's missing from your design. First box is the correct part, such as the neckline. The second box will be the color of the neckline. Okay, for any parts of the pattern. Third box will show you if you have the correct one, and the final fourth box is for the correct pattern color. Okay. Oh, cool. Bex, I regret nothing. You know what? Bex. There we go, okay. So nice to know we can't actually tailor. Oh, that's nice music. Warnings and Triggers is a light-hearted game, but each route brings its own unique set of warnings and triggers. Would you like to review these? Sure. What? We really said rose-tinted glasses on. This is... Minor violence. Online hate messages. Oh boy. Dominant, always submissive, never rough, can be aggressive, gentle sometimes. Kinky, oh boy. Wants to make you beg, surprisingly high for confidence. Occasionally, cockiness always, almost always. Always horny. Okay, that's, Okay, so... It has non-consensual kissing, miscarriage, and assault. Ability to slap Kane. We can slap him. There's hidden identity and sexting. Okay, so this is the route we chose. Great. So... Where did I put you guys? Give me a second. I've lost you guys. There we go. Okay, so we're learning this game. This is gonna be interesting. Like I said, I've never played this game. I've had this game when it came out. And I was in my, visual novels era. You know, mainly with the cheap ones. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And then I just never played it. Would you like, sure, before you begin your story, as you'll play the story, you'll sometimes get a prompt with a fierce kind choice. They will determine which ending you'll get. There's more than one choices. Fierce choices are usually more bold and flirt. There's so much warnings. Oh boy. I'm a little concerned. Kind choices are usually more reserved and thoughtful. Neither choice is the right one, so pick whatever one you like. Okay, so either we can be bold and flirty. I place my mascara down onto the desk and give myself a quick look over in my handheld mirror. Well, this really is the start of a regular old YA novel. Alright, I think I look decent enough. This is the last party I'll be attending. After this, I will graduate and earn my degree in fashion design. Being a third year in college makes everything feel so fast. I swear it was only yesterday that I was still a freshman. Okay. I know a lot of people who still use mirrors instead of their cameras, so it could be in date. Come on, Laverna, Sarah. We have our best friend, Sarah. Are you ready yet? Asks Sarah, my roommate. Nah, I thought she was a stranger. Just how do I look? Sarah gives me a head-to-toe look, judging me internally. She's always blunt and honest with her opinions, so whatever she'll say, I'll believe it. It's cute and it suits you. Did you make that top yourself? I happily nodded my head. Of course, I got to put those skills to use after all. Soon I'll be running my own boutique, sewing my own clothes for customers. Okay. Let me know when you do, so I can take pictures of them, says Sarah with a chuckle. Okay. Hell of a start to the game. Sarah's major is photography, so she loves to take pictures of models and clothing. On many occasions, I would be the one posing in my own clothes and she'd take the pictures. Trust me, it's not fun standing underneath a strong light that slowly cooks you from the inside while blinding you every 2 seconds. Though isn't that color a little too wide? Sarah wonders out loud. This is so bad. Oh, Sarah's definitely the main character. She looks like a final girl. She has all the characteristics. I touch my collar with my fingers. No, it's supposed to be like that. Alright, you're the expert. Anyway, ready to go to the party, she asks. I eagerly nod my head. I heard Kyle would be there. Okay, so it's not since with a dreamy look on her face. Kyle. Who is this Kyle? I roll my eyes. Are you still smitten with him? No, look at that flight. She has the Link face, you know? That is the face of Link. This is just Link in disguise. Well, maybe just a little. Whatever. Just remember not to go home with him tonight. Spare yourself the drama. We leave our dorm rooms to go to the party. My last college party. It makes me feel a little sentimental. How old are you girls? Out of curiosity. Wow, that was a transition. Oh, this is the cheesiest music for the background. There you go. You guys can hear it more. To be honest, I don't even know whose normal name, and it's Laverna. Didn't think you'd come, he greeted me with a smile. Hey, Zach. I look over next to me. This is Sarah, my roommate. This is the weirdest party. Sarah nods her head and looks at him, then turns to me. I'm gonna get us some drinks, okay? Sure, I say with a smile. Sarah leaves the two of us alone. It's crazy how we almost graduated. It'll be weird not to go to college anymore. True. It's a little sad since I've enjoyed my experience so far. I'm going to miss college. I don't miss college. What are your plans for afterwards? Me and Gwen are thinking of taking a trip to Paris and meeting some of the fashion designers over there. Paris, that sounds cool, but I've got my own plans to open my boutique after graduation. We are the only two with this simple name so far. Oh yeah, I remember that. What are you gonna call it? Oop. Is my mouse working? There we go. Might change later on, but I think we're gonna go with Sunshine. It's got a nice ring to it. Simply June, you know, like those other famous brands. I shake my head. I'd rather not name it after myself. I'm okay with Sunshine. Suit yourself. I'd never take anyone's advice. You'd never take anyone's advice anyway. I narrow my eyes at him, confused. What do you mean by that? Zach is distracted by someone walking past him. I think I just spotted my future wife, he says quickly and leaves. What a weird comment to make. I can name my boutique however I see fit. I don't need to take his name suggestions to heart. I feel slightly agitated now. Nice. Okay, so Sarah just ditched us for her possibly ex-boyfriend. Who is a major red flag. This party is still going on an hour later and people have gotten more wild. I made quite a mess of the house. I feel a bit bad for the parents of this person who lives here. I hope they know that a party is being held. Although they probably don't. People like to host parties when their parents are out of town. I talked to a bunch of my classmates, several new people, and had a couple of beers. Not enough to get me drunk though, only slightly looser, as Sarah would say. I sit down on an empty spot on the couch, getting a bit tired of standing on my feet. There's a rowdy couple next to me engaging in some sort of environmental debate. There's a hard, protruding object poking me. I realize I'm sitting on something. I stick my hand underneath my leg and grab the object. Ah, it's someone's cell phone. It's an older model, though a smartphone nonetheless. Excuse me, is this yours? I asked the girl next to me on the couch. She shakes her head no. The guy next to her as well. They continue their debate. I look around the living room wondering whose cell phone this could be. No one in my vicinity seems to be searching for something. This person doesn't have a password. To my surprise, I only need to swipe to unlock it. I browse around the app looking for contact information stored somewhere. I quickly realize that people don't actually do this. They don't store their names or address in their cell phones. I thought, maybe I should try and call someone on their contact list and hopefully they know who this is. I scroll through the contract. Wow, we're just really going for it with, invasion of privacy. That should have been, college. Dad, Mom, please. This person has no context. Wow. Okay, this kind of seems a little unrealistic for a college. I mean, realistic for the person's phone, for only having their work and then cats. Frustrated, I put the cell phone in my purse. If by the end of the night I still haven't found the owner, I'm just gonna leave it here with the person who lives here. They can sort it out. I exit the living room to find the bathroom. So we technically speaking So we just invaded somebody's privacy on their phone, and now we've just pocketed their phone for safety reasons. Okay. I push my way through groups of people who are drunk out of their minds, spilling beers all over the floor. The smell is nauseating. Finally, I stumble inside the bathroom. What, are we gonna start singing Michael in the... Are we gonna start singing Michael in the bathroom? I bump into someone's head. We both collide painfully. I jump back into pain. I drop my purse to the floor so as I cling to my throbbing forehead. Wash it, he snarls at me. What is with this posture? There's a guy staggering in front of me. Nice to know he makes sound effects. Must be a lot of people in the bathroom. There's a guy staggering in front of me, desperately trying to keep his balance. He smells so much of alcohol. He's clearly drunk. I'm sorry, I thought the bathroom was free. I apologize, actually. We're just gonna quickly save. The door was unlocked after all. I'm about to grab my purse and make a mad dash when I realize the guy is picking it up instead. My phone. He glares at me. He stole it. No, I found it. So the owner of the phone, should I believe him? Yeah, whatevs. Whatevs. Oh goodness, I feel old. He tucks the phone into his back pocket. He grows quiet for a bit. My purse, please. Pointing the purse he's holding in his hand. He says as he looks down now, just now realizing he's holding it. This guy holds it out for me and I eagerly take it from him. He wobbles on his feet, almost losing his balance when I tear the purse from his fingers. Okay, he's just making Link grunt noises. Then, like some sick joke, the redhead face contorts into a weird grimace. He starts making weird retching noises. Oh no. Oh no. Spin around and jump out of the way just in the nick of time. Because the redhead's stomach contact decides to surface right at the moment the guy claps into the floor. That was a perfect clip. They didn't even make the sprite like tip over. They just pulled him straight down. I pressed myself against the bathroom door. No. This guy doesn't have a purse. He was holding on to our purse. Squeezing my eyes shut, listening to the awful barfing noises. The stench of vomit fills my nostrils, and it almost makes me want to throw up. This is disgusting. Gross. When he finally stops, I open my eyes again. There's so much disgusting vomit all over the floor. This guy is passed out, resting against the bathtub. I love that music when you choose an option, you know? Against all my instincts, which are yelling at me to run far, far away from him, I move closer to him. Careful to avoid stepping into the awful orange puddle of doom. Very specific, it's orange, not green. Skin is sweating, his hair's sticking to his face. He looks completely pale, but is still breathing. Can we find someone else? Bite my lip, this is what you get when you drink too much alcohol. He obviously doesn't tolerate it very well. Okay, we're gonna save. I poke my finger into his cheek, waiting for a reaction. Nothing. Hey, I call out and poke, still nothing. He's completely passed out, and I really need to pee. What should I do? Leave him here? Notify someone that there's a barely conscious person? Okay, so I take one look at the guy to remember his features. Red wavy hair, freckles across this cheek, and I believe cyan eyes. I can't recall. Either way, I leave the bathroom to find someone who knows him at least. Okay. First person I came across, I immediately asked him for help. Hey, there's a person passed out in the bathroom. He's got red hair and freckles. Do you know him? Sorry, I don't know any gingers. He says while shrugging his forearm. I don't know if he would be missed. I tried the next person, but they gave me the same answer. The next 5 people I ask also don't know him. I'm beginning to believe that either his friends deserted him or he simply doesn't have any. This empty contact list is any indication this is troublesome. He has no friends. Should probably look for Sarah. Sarah, I call out to her. She's flirting with Kyle. Has an arm draped around her shoulders. I guess they're back together again. Hey, what's up, Laverna? She says cheerfully. There's this guy passed out in his own vomit in the bathroom. You gross, don't step in it. What was that noise? I gave her this deadpan look. Well, I think he needs some help. Maybe move him into a couch or bed or something. Just make sure he's on his side, says Kyle, in case he vomits again in his sleep. People can choke on their own vomit that way, you know. You're so smart, says Sarah coyly. Oh, no. Sarah, please. I hope we don't stay friends. I roll my eyes. Well, I need some help. I can't just let him stay in the bathroom like that. I don't know, I'm sure his friends will come and help, says Sarah, not really caring. She's too drunk to have a serious conversation. By the way, don't wait for me. I'm going back to Kyle's place tonight. She whispers to me, okay. Sarah, Kyle is a redder flag than that guy. I groan out loud but decide not to say anything. She's a lost cause. With Kyle, I can't babysit her forever. This time, someone else needs my help and he's passed out in the bathroom. Whatever, just stay safe, okay? I say as I leave the two to their own devices. Sarah's a bad friend. I return to the bath. How long is this chapter? The awful smell of vomit hits me like a ton of bricks. I try my best to suppress my gag reflex. The redhead is sitting up straight this time, though still leaning against the bed. He looks at me, a strange expression gracing his face. He looks so down and defeated, all washed. I just saw a guy piss out the window. He slurs and pointed to the open window behind him. Well, at least someone managed to take a leak. My bladder is still full. Okay. On the other hand, this guy is up and conscious this time. That's an improvement. It looks like crap, though. That's to be expected when you threw up your entire dinner. Ooh. Pointed to my own mouth. You got a little something right there. Quickly, he wipes his mouth at the back of the head. Okay, can we make this... He sighs like he doesn't even care more. What am I going to do with this guy? Hey, don't you have any friends here that I can talk to so they know you're completely wasted and come get you? Yeah, given the fact that it's only described as orange, probably only beers. He keeps eerily still, opting not to respond to me at all. He slowly tries to get up from the floor and stand up straight. Clearly, he's still too drunk. He almost slips and falls, but leans against the wall for support. I can get myself out, he says, determined, though his speech is still slurred. With confidence, he pushes himself away from the wall and walks straight towards me. Wait, no, if he keeps walking straight line, he's gonna step in the... Wait. Of course he doesn't wait. We should just leave them to their drinks. I catch him. Well, not like I have a choice when he crashes into me. He slams me against the door. His red hair is all stuffed up in my face. Oh. With his head buried in my neck. This is too close for comfort, not to mention he reeks. Come on, you smell. I complain and push him off me. He sways on his feet in front of me, his eyes glazed over. Sorry, he mumbles. Is there anyone I can call for you? Anyone at all? Slight, but he shakes his head. His wavy red hair bobbing with his... They keep describing it as wavy red hair. This just looks messy. This is just messy red hair, not wavy. Great, there really is no one. I place my hands on my hips and sighed. I know he's just some stranger, but I feel oddly responsible for him since I'm the one that found him like this. Oh no. MC has a savior complex. Laverna really is in the I can fix him. Laverna, what are you getting yourself into? Let's get you home, I say, and hold out my hand. His gorgeous cyan eyes pierce straight through me. Oh goodness. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. I need to laugh. This is... Okay, yeah, Laverna is completely hopeless. I can't take this seriously. His gorgeous cyan eyes pierce straight through me. I didn't realize how close he is to my own height. His eyes, while droopy, are so vibrant. He takes my hand, wobbling on his feet while looking down to make sure he doesn't trip. We exit the bathroom together. Okay, this is... I hope this finishes up soon. Oh, yeah. You know, how I met your... Here, son, here's how I met your father. It was truly romantic. We were in college. This was our first true meeting. Not our second or third. This was our first true meeting. I opened the bathroom door, We bumped heads, and then he proceeded to vomit all over the floor and then pass out at a college party. Great. I managed to call a taxi, and after seeing the state he's in, I decided to go with him. Both in the backseat of the car is driving slowly. I'm wondering what compelled me to look out for someone like that. Plot! Okay, there we go. My eyes flicker towards the guy. His red hair is a mess. He's half falling asleep from being so drunk. He's got this vulnerable look, so frail and little. Frail and little. Okay. I guess I have a secret soft spot for people who are in need, help, or comfort. I'm hopeless in that case. Oh boy. Well, this game is just not torture for me, it's torture for you guys as well. Whew. This is gonna be fun to edit. The car makes a turn and the boy loses his balance completely, end up falling slumped against my shoulder. Oh no, this is the route we've chosen. We do get stuck with him. Isn't that lovely? A whiff of vomit filled up my nose. You smell nice. What is that look? Oh goodness, no. I think maybe we try a new prologue next time. And you stink and I push him away from me. What is that look? Yeah, he grumbles. At least you're managing to hold everything in at the moment. That's progress, I note. Oh, this is truly I can fix it. It's not even I can fix him, it's I can fix it. Unfortunately, there's at least 3 others with this complex. I'm gonna do a little bit of research after the stream and see if I can get, because there should be the other characters. I don't know if the DLC is worth it. I was a little worried he'd get carsick, but while he does still look sickly, he's improved since we left the party. Okay. You sure can't hold your liquor, though. Is this your first time getting so drunk? He shrugs in response. Being drunk is fun, he says, withdrawing out the last word. Yep, this is a taxi. He looks out the window. It numbs the senses. I raise my brows, but decide not to question or press him any further. I don't care much for a stranger's problems either. Okay, so we have the mentality of I can fix him, and I like helping lost, confused people, but I don't care for their own personal problems. Okay. I sit in silence for the rest of the ride. Oh boy. Eventually we made it. The taxi drops us off to an apartment complex. I have to drag the guy to the 2nd floor. He's too unstable to walk straight. Oh yeah, this is insanely dangerous in real life. What number? I ask him. I'm looking at all the doors. Their number's increasing. He's dangling off my right arm, barely holding on. 21-2, or 212, he says in a raspy voice. We keep moving until we finally reach the number. I stand still in front of the door and shake him off my arm. He's not budging though, latching on to it. It's like his lifeline. Keys, I said loudly. Pocket, he grumbles back, not making any attempts to get them. Dude, I don't know you well enough to stick my hand down your pants, I say in an annoyed tone. Oh, what a lovely and first impression. What are with these sound effects? What's with these sound effects? He lets out an exasperated sigh, but pushes himself away from my arm and takes the keys out of his pockets. He fumbles around with them, then ends up dropping them to the floor. He curses loudly before picking them up, then goes for a second attempt to unlock the door. He keeps jamming the key into the hold and missing the mark completely. I mean, we'll probably see, but we have the options of taking the keys and unlocking the door yourself or wait for him to unlock the door. Either we have very little patience or we are a saint with patience and just wait. I mean, it should be a game over. Okay. Because MC Laverna is an idiot and is too kind-hearted to see the red flags. Okay. Well, wait. Okay, I hold myself back, waiting for him to finally figure out how keys and holes work. Hopefully this century. Still, I don't have all the time in the world. Then with a triumph, he finally locks the front door. Piece of cake, he says, verbally patting himself on the back. I roll my eyes as he opens the door. I get a small glimpse of his apartment. It's very small, and I can tell it's in a messy state. Typical college student. Apparently we have plenty of time for them. He walks inside, stopping the door. Well, you're home safe now. I'm going back. The taxi's waiting for me. He turns around to face me, his eyebrows furled together in a frown. He looks confused. You're not gonna ask? Ask what? I guess not, whatever. He clocks his head to the side, giving me this weird look. Well, I guess expecting thanks for him seems a little far-fetched at the moment. I can't believe I spent half my night taking care of this kid. This kid? Don't forget to wash that stench off of you. I said, see you. Yeah, sure. He mumbles and slowly closes the door. Please tell me this is the end of chapter 1. Take a deep breath and turn on my heel, ready to walk away and get inside the box. Before I catch my sweet ride... Oh, why did the music pick up? I heard a loud crash inside the guy's apartment, followed by loud groaning. My anxiety spikes. I wonder if he... Oh no. Laverna, walk away. Maybe he fell down and hurt himself. I feel my feet. My feet bring me back to the front door. My fingers twitch as I hover over the doorknobs. I knock on the door. Hey, are you right on there? More loud groaning. Frantically, I fiddle with the doorknob to open it. Of course, you forgot to lock it. Yes, please, let that be the end of chapter 1. Yes! Haha. You finish reading your first chapter. Any chapter you've read will become unlocked, and you can reread them whenever you want. Find unlocked chapters in the chapter selection. On the cogwheel, select characters. Click on the character you wish to read, then click the story to see the chapters. Okay. Okay. Okay, so basically... Okay. Okay, so there are 2 characters to be picked. Okay, so next time, we're gonna do the guy that was recommended for us, which is Enoch. We're gonna be doing Enoch next time. This is a game. I mean, we have the main character look, which I'm kind of proud of. I'm curious on who Zeke is, but that's for next time. Oh, goodness. We have profile. What? What is this? Okay, you know what? Save. What? This game? Okay. Okay, this game is beyond bizarre. Okay. Well, that's a game series, I guess. Okay, I've probably turned myself down. We are putting on our rose-tinted glasses. We are looking at all the red flags and saying yes. This coming week, we are no longer doing streams on Wednesday. We're going to be streaming on Thursday. Oh no, it is absurd little dolls. Yeah, we gotta see more ridiculous nonsense happen. Thank you all for watching. For those of you who get to see this later, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell in the corner, and leave a comment down below. I want to know what everyone thinks. And until our next meeting, my lovely little dolls, bye-bye!